Get the audio only of me today because I am driving while making this, but the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have made sweeping changes to their coaching staff. Earlier today, we talked about how offensive coordinator Byron Leftwich was officially fired, and a lot more moves have been made. Firstly, the other coaches that have been fired by the Buccaneers are as follows. Running backs coach Todd McNair, wide receivers coach Kevin Garver, assistant defensive line coach Lori Locust, specialists coach Chris Boniel, I believe is how you say the last name there, and then finally offensive quality control coach Jeff Castle. But there are three other coaches that are retiring from the Buccaneers and the NFL. They are quarterbacks coach Clyde Christensen, outside linebackers coach Bob Sanders, and offensive assistant Rick Christophel. So a lot of different changes have been made here, right? And folks, that's expected whenever you fire your offensive coordinator, first and foremost. Any team that is going to be getting rid of their offensive coordinator and moving to a new offensive coordinator, yeah, you're pretty much going to be getting rid of the entirety of that offensive coaching staff, because whoever the new offensive coordinator is going to want to get their own coaches in the building and build up their own staff. That's the first thing to make a note of here. That's why all of these guys on the offensive side in terms of coaching are being let go. In the case of Lori Locust, unfortunately, it just seems like the Buccaneers did want to go in a different direction. And I'll say this, I said this during the Byron Leftwich video, I'll say it again here. I wish nothing but the best for all of these coaches. It's not fun getting fired. Absolutely not. So I wish nothing but the best for these coaches, wherever they end up, be it in the NFL or some other league or wherever, right? I wish them nothing but the best in all of their future endeavors. But again, you fire the OC, you're going to fire pretty much all of their assistants as well. But another thing you've got to remember, and I said this in the Byron Leftwich video, is Todd Bowles inherited this coaching staff from Bruce Arians, right? 2 weeks into March, free agency had already started. There was even personnel decisions regarding players that Todd Bowles didn't get a say in as a head coach. So whenever you look at this, yeah, Todd Bowles wants to get his own coaching staff in. I think for the most part, his defensive staff is Todd Bowles' own staff. I don't necessarily think we're going to be seeing too many changes to that. Maybe a couple of new assistants here or there, but especially on the offensive side of things, look, Todd Bowles did not hire any of these assistants. Todd Bowles did not hire Byron Leftwich, and we're going to be seeing some changes now and a new OC and a lot of new assistants coming in. That's just what happens, and especially with Todd Bowles wanting to get probably some of his own guys that he has a lot of connections with in the building as well. Not to say he doesn't have connections with any of the people who were let go or retired, but, obviously some changes were wanted to be made by Bowles now that he is officially head coach in a full offseason under his belt. I will say it is unfortunate that a guy like Clyde Christensen is retiring. Maybe he was one of those guys that you could have said could have stuck on with another OC. For example, Tom Moore, haven't heard anything about him and what his coaching status is going to be yet. Maybe he will stick on with a new OC. We're going to have to wait and see regarding that. But Clyde Christensen, apparently has a lot of, I guess sway isn't the right word, but has a pretty good chemistry with a guy like Brady. So does that play a factor into Brady potentially coming back or retiring or going somewhere else? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see till all the offensive coaching staff is assembled. But yeah, a lot of different changes made. It all makes a lot of sense. Not really surprising, especially after the letting go of Byron Leftwich. And now Todd Bowles has a pretty hefty amount of work to do in terms of building together half of his staff after a year of 8-9, where the Bucs really saw some not great offensive efficiency and production compared to what they've seen in years past. It's going to be up to Todd Bowles now to make the right hires on his coaching staff now that it is his first official full offseason as head coach of this team, to see which offensive guys he is going to bring in to right that ship. But folks, that's it for this quick video. Again, wish nothing but the best to all these coaches wherever they end up. Byron Leftwich, Todd McNair, Kevin Garver, Lori Locust, Chris Boniel, Jeff Castle. You also have Clyde Christensen, Bob Sanders, and Rick Christophel in there as well. Nothing but the best for those guys. We'll see where they end up, but it is a new day, and it is going to be a brand new offensive coaching staff for this Tampa Bay Buccaneers team. You can guarantee that. But anyway, folks, let me know your thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section below. I would love to hear them. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now. Go Bucs! See you guys soon.